Good morning. So today is Saturday, June 15th, and I feel like I have a message that needs to come out. I kind of know what the theme of this is, but I don't know exactly where this is going to go. I don't know if it's just them talking or whether it's going to be me doing some cards or what. But I am going to do my usual where I close my eyes and just let the information flow like it normally does. So here we go. So this message is kind of for one person specific, but I think a lot of people will resonate with this. I have a particular person that tends to put, I don't even know what sign she is. I'm not going to say her name. She posts a lot of stuff on my pages or on my videos, and she is the one person of all of the comments that I get that is in her pathetic, sad self feelings, victim mode. Oh, woe is me. Oh my God, my life is horrible. I can't do this. I don't have any money, blah, blah, blah. So this message is for you. If you know who I'm talking about, then I'm talking to you. And if this resonates for you, we all have those days. I don't have them anymore, thank God. But there were times that I had those feelings of I felt like a loser. I felt like I was broke. I was sad. I was lonely. I was in all of those thoughts. We've all been there before. You know what I'm talking about. So, this is some stuff that I would like to say, or they would like to say, or whatever, is you suck at your job. You came down here to help raise the vibrations of the earth in order to shift this earth over to a different place. And you suck at your job because you have not changed your vibrations whatsoever. And you're not helping things. I'm like, my God, can you just get over yourself? Get out of the victim mode. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. There are all kinds of suggestions everywhere of things to do to make your life better. And it does not appear to me that you are doing anything about that. There are so many things that you could do to make your life better. And the thoughts that you have in your head are the things that are making you miserable. So let's start with that first. I swear every day you must get up and you must think, how can I make my day suck? Instead of how can I make my day better? Because it seems like you're pretty good at doing that. How can I make my day suck? Well, let's see. I can eat shit and make myself feel bad. I can watch negative shit on TV and make me feel bad that way. I can talk to bad friends that have nothing good to say. I can hang out with the wrong people. I can, let's see, what else can I do to make my day worse? Is that what you do? Is that really what you do? Is you try to figure out how you can stay in the state that you are in? Because from what I can tell, I'm not seeing you make any effort whatsoever to get out of the hellhole that you have found yourself in. And again, this message will resonate with other people than just this specific person that I am specifically talking to. So let's think of some things that we can do to make our day better instead of worse. They talk about going into nature all the time. Everybody knows getting out into nature is going to ground you and make you feel better. Everybody knows that hanging out with the wrong people, gossiping, complaining, feeling sorry for yourself is the worst thing that you can do for the state that you are in. So why are you still doing it? Why have you not got your hands on some of the books that people recommend, like Wayne Dyer, Joe Vitale? Why have you not got your hands on things that talk about law of attraction and what you think about, you bring about? Why have you not done anything about that? We have given you as much information as we can. We have sent you signs. We have told you what to do, and you have repeatedly ignored what we have told you to do. Why are you ignoring us? You said you wanted to come down here to change things. You forgot about that. Apparently, you forgot that you said you wanted to come down here to change things for the better. And you are not doing your job. If you actually were getting paid to do your job, you would have been fired by now. You suck. You suck at your job. That's why the universe is not paying you in positive ways. You suck at your job. So why? Why are you still trapped in that old victim mentality? Why are you not going and trying to heal the core wounds that you have been told to do over and over and over again? We know it's going to be painful. We never said it was going to be easy to come down here. You agreed ahead of time that it would be okay and you could handle it. Why are you not handling it? Why are you not doing what you are supposed to be doing? And no, we are not angry at you. We are frustrated at you. We are frustrated at you because we know you are frustrated with yourself. Yes, you do know what to do. It's like, I hear you say, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. You're ignoring what you need to do. We tell you over and over again. That's why you come to these YouTube channels. This is why you listen to these people, is trying to get some sort of something that you can grab onto. They tell you over and over and over again of things that you can do to make your life better. Why are you not listening to them? It's your choice. Things aren't going to get better until you make the decision to change the way things are. We are not going to help you unless you help yourself. So start listening to what the things that people are saying that will improve your attitude, your life, the way you feel about yourself. Get your head out of your ass. Yes. You are doing this to yourself, nobody else. Nobody else. You can't blame anybody else for the way things are right now. It's not your parents' fault. It's not your boss's fault. It's not your neighbor's fault. It's not your kid's fault. It's nobody's fault but your own. It's time to rewrite the story. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards. Let me get out of that for a second. Hang on a second. Let me think here. What do I want to do? Sorry, I need to get my bearings here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is I have recorded a bunch of different kind of general teaching videos, and it's under a playlist. And I think it's called General Teaching Videos. So go look at some of those. I'm like, I got black mascara running down my face again. Go look at some of those teaching videos, because I have a feeling that your guides have been trying to get messages to you for a long, long time, and you are not listening to them, and they're kind of frustrated. So whoever that was for, I know, like I said, there was one specific person that kind of I was talking to as I did that, but I know there are a lot of people out there that probably resonated with. And it may not resonate with you every single day. But there are days that we have all been in that frame of mind. So I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, these are my goddess cards. So let's just see what messages come out in cards as far as things that they recommend, because apparently you have forgotten. You have gotten so far into your woe is me, poor me, oh my God, my life sucks mode that you can't even move forward. So let's see what kind of messages come out. Let's see. First one is unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So to me that says there's a lot of fear that keeps you where you're at. Fear keeps you small. Fear keeps you stuck where you're at. That's very common. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So that, to me, tells me that there are things that you would like to speak up about, but you're afraid of what people are going to think about. You're afraid of being authentic. You're afraid that if you say something, you're going to lose friends, you're going to lose relatives, you're going to lose whatever. Well, if you're in this state, and you're in this state very frequently, you need to lose the people in your life because they are not helping you whatsoever. If you don't have a lot of friends in your life, it's because nobody wants to hang out with you. Because who wants to be around somebody that's sad, sad, sad all the time? High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Remember when I said you are here for a reason? You forgot why you came down here. Get your head out of your ass and get to doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is bringing the vibrations higher in this world. You're supposed to be helping make things better, not worse. Let's see what else is coming in here. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So that's going to be a specific message for somebody. And I have a feeling I'm not going to get a whole lot of responses on this video, because I think there's a lot of people that are not going to want to admit that they are in that place right now, or that they, maybe if I get responses to this video, it's going to be people saying, yeah, I've been there, but this is what I did to get out of it. I would appreciate it if you would do that, because we are here to help raise the vibrations. And if you have figured out how to raise your vibrations and get out of that state, then you need to be helping other people do that. And if you're not, shame on you. You're not doing your job either. Fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So perhaps you are in the process of ending an old negative cycle, and it's time. We've got a full moon in 2 days, so maybe there's something that's going to come out of this full moon that's going to help you shift out of this old sad energy and depressed energy that you have been in. And maybe you're going to finally be ready to take a step forward to get out of the mud and the muck that you have been in, the energy, the negative energy that you have been in. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. So yeah, this whole thing probably has made me remember when I was in that frame of mind, and how icky it makes me feel of how I used to be. And it makes me angry at how I used to be. And I don't think it's that I haven't forgiven myself. I think it's a matter of, I was in this place at one time. I know exactly how you feel. My presence is my power. I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. I think that came out in the first part, is your thought patterns are your problem. Wayne Dyer, he's great at helping you do that. I am ready to receive love. You have to receive love from the universe in order to make things change. You have to receive love into yourself. You have to receive love from other people. You have to also give love. And you also have to get out of that fear mentality that you are in and unplug from the old way of thinking. I let my intimate relationships be my greatest learning devices for spiritual growth and healing. Intimate relationships can be love relationships, that can be family, soulmates, whatever. Take that for however it resonates. We have a storm here. It's thundering out really bad. Can you hear it? Let's see what else the universe has to say about getting out of this old negative woe is me programming. It's time to stop procrastinating. Your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. They're just going to repeat everything that I said in the beginning. So this is going to be fun. Because in case you thought I was the one that was saying all of that, then they're just going to repeat everything. Okay, it says something bigger is on the way. Allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. Let's see. Be mindful with your money, honey. Are you spending above your means, avoiding the reality of your bank account, shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money. Let go of the fear and shame around your finances and take responsibility for your future today. Any unwise decisions you've made in the past are behind you. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. Remember, money saved is money earned. I'm going to recommend a book right here by Denise Dufeld Thomas called Get Rich Lucky Bitch. I read that back in January. It was very, very helpful of helping me release my limiting beliefs that I had around money, fear that I had around running out of money. No matter what's it say on this side? It's time to rise. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of our negative thoughts or our limiting beliefs. Rise out of our comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of our slump or out of the potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? I think I kind of said that before too. Like I said, all they're going to do is, and I think that's why I like doing cards when I do channelings like this. It's like what comes through, it's like going, you could think I made all of that up. But if the cards are saying the same damn thing, then maybe you'll believe it. I want that one for some reason. You are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult in you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. If you're sitting there going, I don't know which direction to start. I don't know which direction to start. Then, my nose itches. Go back and watch the playlist that I have is like random teaching videos. And then if you don't know where to go, then send me a message and let me do, I don't know. I mean, God, I have got so many things that I can do to help heal people through core wounds. And I mean, I've been studying this shit my whole life because I was, like I said, I was in this space my own self at one time. if I dug myself out, I can help dig you out. So these are some other cards. The universe has your back. So let's see what else they have to say here. I want to do blocks too. I want to do blocks too. Okay. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. You guys are out of alignment. That's why you're in the situation you're in now. Is when you're out of alignment, you're in misery. When you're in alignment, you're in peace and love and bliss. So you're out of alignment. That's what we have to figure out is why are you out of alignment? What are you doing or not doing that is not to your benefit? Are you letting people push you around? Are you letting people come in and step inside your boundaries? Are you not speaking your voice? Are you doing a job that you hate? Are you living someplace that you hate? Are you, what are you doing that is out of alignment? That's what we have to figure out first. That's the one thing that needs to be figured out first in order to move you forward. I'm going to do some blocks here. What kind of things do you need to have healed within you? In case you don't know, well, since I'm having that throat activation, not speaking your mind, not speaking your truth, that is a major block for you right now. You need to speak your truth. If you are somebody and you have a mask on, that's part of your problem right there. You're pretending to be somebody that you're not. Mirroring. There's somebody in your life that you are mirroring. And you're ignoring the signs. I said that earlier. It's like your guides have been sending you signs forever and you are ignoring them. They have been sending people in your path to help you forever and you are not listening to them. Why are you not listening to your guides? Why are you not listening to the signs that you're putting in front of you? Get your head out of your ass. I'm going to say that again. It's like you're so far in your pathetic feelings of yourself. It's like you're not paying attention to the signs. Balancing the scales, you're way out of balance. And maybe there was some karma that needed to be balanced out, and that's one of the reasons you... Also, the other thing that you need to know is most people who are light workers that have come here to change the vibrations of the earth have to go through this major shift first. Because you can't help heal people if you haven't been through this before. If you have had a peachy life, you're not somebody that's going to understand what I'm saying. Healing... it's a block. You're not wanting to heal the stuff inside of you that needs to be healed, the inner child wounds, the abandonment issues. Perhaps you were sexually abused as a child or physically abused as a child or bullied or whatever the case is. You need to heal that and realize the people that did that to you were here to teach you lessons. You're stuck. Exactly. You don't know which way to go. That's what this whole thing is about. This is for the people who are stuck and can't figure out how to get... God damn it. They keep flying on the floor. Victim. You're in the victim. You're playing the victim card. I said that earlier too. Woe is me. Poor me. Oh my God. I can't believe everybody's so mean to me. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? You came into this to learn lessons. Get your lessons learned and get out of that. Divine timing. Okay, so I think some of you have been waiting on something, and because you have not worked on your issues, the divine says, we're not giving you anything. Just like I said earlier, if you work for the universe, you suck at your job. That's why you're not getting paid. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like I want to go, no, I am not angry. They're not angry, they're frustrated. Destruction. Unfortunately, because you would not listen to what the divine was telling you, they had to completely deconstruct your life. So you could rebuild it from the ground level and to rebuild it the right way. So for those of you who have found yourself with your life completely destroyed around you, that is because you were not paying attention to the signs they were giving you. Winter. Something's coming up in the winter. Or something happened in the winter. I'm not sure. Whatever the case is, it's something about timing. Usually the winter months, or like when I get the timing, it's something about timing. But we already got the divine timing card. So maybe something happened to you in the winter. Everything fell apart, and here it is June, and you still haven't figured anything out. Well, it'll happen when you start paying attention to the signs that universe is sending you. I'm going to do, here are some daily positive thoughts and affirmations that perhaps you need to start saying, or, I'm trying to think. I need to do a whole, I think that's what I need to do, is I need to do up a list of books. All the books that I read back in the day when I was trying to get my head out of my ass. Like I said, been there. So that's why I can talk about this so freely, is because I know exactly where you're at. I know how you feel. I know what's going on. So don't think I'm judging you. I am not. This is all about, I know where you're at. I feel your frustration. Maybe that's what's coming through, is like, I feel your frustration because I've been there. Let's see. So, okay. So this one says, I am strong, healthy, and bursting with energy. My day is going to be amazing. Remember when I think I said, I'm trying to say, at the beginning I said, I think you get up every morning and you go, how can I make my day suck more? Instead of that, you need to be saying, I am strong, healthy, and bursting with energy. My day is going to be amazing. I believe everything and anything is possible. I have an abundance of energy surging through every cell of my body. This also reminds me, I brought this up before, but it feels like this is a good time. There is a tape, or not a tape, there's a YouTube video out there, and a story about, I think his name's Dr. Emoto, whatever. He was a Japanese scientist or something, and he took bottled water out of a pond or something, and he wrote love, peace, joy, happiness, and put it on bottles, and then he put like hate and Hitler and kill and whatever, bad names, negative names on other bottles, and then froze them. And the ones that had the nice, good, happy words, the crystals froze in perfect symmetry. And the ones that froze in the bad words and the bad energy came up disformed. That's what you're doing to your body by having those thoughts in your head. There are so many things that you can do to move the scale just a little bit. You know what? You don't have to do all 10 things at once. You just need to do one thing to move your vibrations up just a smidgen. I let go of worries that drain my energy for no good return. If you're thinking about things in 6 months out and it's got you stressed out, that's part of your problem. You can't do anything. There are so many things that change between now and 6 months out. My God, I get up and I think 24 hours to 48 hours at a time. I can't even hardly think much past that because things change so frequently. Okay, that wanted to come out. I accept that every unexpected obstacle in my life is an opportunity to grow into a better person. I choose to learn and move on. Let's see, what else? And if I haven't brought up Wayne Dyer 15 times, then I'm going to bring him up again. The Power of Intention was one. He had so many good books out. I love him. You can also find him on a lot of YouTube channels, and Brene Brown is one of my favorites. She talks about getting out of shame and feeling vulnerable and how that's one of the things that holds us back a lot. I don't worry about things I cannot control. Instead, I choose peace. I trust everything works out for my well-being. That's the place that you have to get into, instead of this like thought that you have no control. You have way more control than you think you do. That's the training that has come from the old programming. They want you to think you have no control. The media wants you to think you have no control. The government, your parents, my God, religion. Ugh, weird. Yeah. Don't get me started. I am energized and excited about my day because I am free. I enter today with an open mind and a calm presence. You know what? I'm going to work on that this weekend. I'm going to get that list of books that I have been reading, that I've read in the past, that I think are very beneficial from getting your head and getting out of that stuck mode and feeling like I don't know which direction to turn. I feel like every direction I turn, there's just nothing better. Well, we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that. I'm going to work on that list. Call me out on that if I don't. I'm going to work on that list and get that list for you guys. I have many, many, many books. And if you guys have any books that you have ever read that you found beneficial, feel free to put it in the description because people need to know these. Wait a minute. I've already done these. Didn't I? Yeah. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. Sorry, I already did those. All right. I think that's it. Nope. One more. They say one more. We're going to do some life purpose cards. I feel like a lot of you probably, good God. And yes, they have some stuff to say. So here are here's 4 cards, but I want 6 total. I know many of you are not in your life purpose. That's one of the reasons you are apathetic about your life, that you are not happy about your life, is because you are not currently doing the things in your life that make you sing for joy, make your heart sing. So, oh, there's 2 more. All right, we're going to take those. Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. If that is an interest of yours, then please figure out some way to bring that into your life and start using that as a way to raise your vibrations. Again, you came here for a reason. You're not doing your job. If you are stuck in the mud and you don't know what to do and your vibrations are low, you need to be doing your job of raising the vibrations of the earth. Family, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. And the best thing that you can do is, if you are here to raise the vibrations, you've got to get that out so you can help teach your family how to get their head out of their ass too. Leadership, take charge of this situation. Nutrition, you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. I know who that message is for. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. This is what I've been trying to tell you. Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So if you kind of like, I don't know which way to go, it's in there somewhere. You just are ignoring it. You're tapping into it. Oh, they got something else they want me to say. This is about signs. This is like the animal signs. These are some spirit guides, animals perhaps that you have been seeing that have been coming to you as signs from your guides. And you're like going, God, I've been seeing that all over the place. I wonder if that's a sign that something. Yes, it was a sign. They're saying, yes, 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 it was a sign. We've been trying to give you signs. You've been ignoring them. So show me some signs here from the animal deck of what people have been seeing. And they have, God damn, shit. Where did they go? I'm getting a little violent with my cards here, I think. I thought there was another one that flew out. Party time. Okay, so here's some monkeys, and it also has balloons on it. So perhaps a balloon is something that you've been seeing. A bee, it says get busy. And bats for clarity. I don't know where you would be seeing, you might be seeing bats in person, or perhaps your house has bats. You have bats in your belfry. My grandma Stone used to have a bat or two in her basement when I was a kid. And I have to tell you this. I had a friend of mine send me a message, and she goes, oh my God. She goes, I just did a meditation and found out that I have a bat named Dan. That is my guide. And I laughed, and she sent me that message, and she's like, there's some crazy stuff going on my end. And I was like, you know what's funny is that I just saw a video on Facebook the day before, and it was literally a bat that somebody was petting. It was huge. And it just looked so happy and content, like a cat being petted. And I sent her that video, and I was like, you know what? I think this is your bat named Dan right here. So the timing of that was hilarious. What other signs are you seeing with animals? Owls. I found it. I think it's I think it was an owl feather I found one day someplace. Okay, what other animal signs have you been seeing that your guides have been sending you that you have been ignoring? Or this could be something that you're going to be seeing. Take flight. Oh gosh, I'm not sure what this is. I think that looks like the Phoenix, Rise of the Phoenix. So that might be something you've been seeing a lot of. And unicorns. I saw a little girl yesterday that had a bicycle helmet on that had a unicorn on it. It was really cute. All right. That's enough lecturing. Don't shoot the messenger. Remember, when they've got a message, they will bug me about it for a while. And they had been bugging me about that for a good week. And finally this morning, I was like, oh my God, I've got to get this out here because they're not leaving me alone. So comment for those of you who stayed for the whole video. Let me know what you thought. Also, pass this along to the people in your life that you know need to see this, because you know who I'm talking to. If this wasn't for you, but you're like, oh my God, I've got a friend that needs to hear this, please pass it along to them. And I will, I guess I'll see you guys for the live tomorrow night. I'm doing a live. I've been doing lives on Sunday nights at 7. So we'll talk then. Have a great day. Bye.